Very good morning, children. Welcome to the today class. Today it is the weekend, and by these two sums, we are going to complete the chapter 9, that is some applications of trigonometry. So, today we are going to discuss about 15th problem and 16th problem. The one problem is depend on angle of depression, that is 15th problem, and the 16th problem is angle of elevation. So children, I am going to read the 15th problem. A straight highway leads to a foot of a tower. A man standing at the top of the tower observes a car at an angle of depression of 30 degrees, which is approaching the foot of the tower with a uniform speed. 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degrees. Find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from this point. A straight highway leads to a foot of a tower. This is a straight highway, children. Straight highway, this is the tower. AB is a tower. Right? Straight highway leads to a foot of a tower. That means the straight highway, it's coming to the foot of the tower. Leads to a foot of a tower. Straight highway leads to a foot of a tower. A man standing at the top of the tower. Where is the man? The man is standing on the foot of the tower. From there he is observing a car at an angle of depression 30 degrees. Depression means from the top to bottom. When we are watching down, that is angle of depression. When we have to down the head, no, that is angle of depression. When we have to raise the head, means that is angle of elevation. Here the man is sitting on the top of the tower and observing the car with an angle of depression, that is 30 degrees. Here too is observing. This is the 30 degrees. And here also 30. This is the car position, first position of the car. So these two are the alternative interior angles. Alternative, that means these two are the parallel lines. This is transversal line. These two are alternative interior angles. In the angle of depression, we have to take the two lines are parallel, and alternative interior angles we have to take as. Here 30 degrees means these two are parallel. This is transversal. So this is when he observed the car with an angle of depression 30 degrees, that is the C position, which is approaching, the car is approaching the foot of the tower. So with a uniform some speed, the car is approaching to the foot of the tower. It is coming. Here now, when he observed the 30 degrees, that is the position of the car at the point C. After they are given 6 seconds later, 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degrees. That means when he observed at the angle of depression 30 degrees, the position of the car is C. After 6 seconds, again he is observing the car from the same position of the top of the tower. He is observing the car, that to be found an angle of depression 60 degrees. This is after 6 seconds, the car is at the D position now, right? So then he is asking, find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from this point, from D position to A position. A means what? Foot of the tower. How much it has taken to reach the foot of the tower, that we have to find it. AB is a tower. AB is a tower. Let AB equals to h meters. We have to take that one h meters. That's why let AB equal to h meters. XBC, when we are coming angle of depression means we have to write, I said, what is that? Alternative triangles are equal, then these two lines are parallel. This is the transversal. That's why XB is parallel to CA means transversal. Therefore, angles XBC, XBC equals to here from there. ACB, these two angles means what are these two are called? Alternative interior angles equal to that. One more, XBD. So equals to here 60. This is also to write down, that is the complete angle equal to, that is 60 degrees. 60, that 60 equals to here is a 60. Therefore, XBD equals to ADB. XBD equal to ABD, that is 60 degrees. Then CD, then when it in first position to second position, how much time taken by the car? The time taken by the car equal to 6 seconds. 6 seconds. Then we have here this AD is the time taken by car to reach the foot of the tower equal to AD equal. This is the A to D we have to find out. That is X meters. X we have to find out in this problem. Y means from the second position to foot of the tower, how much time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower. Therefore, here two right angle triangles children. One is the CAD right angle triangle. The other one is the DAB right angle. From CAB triangle. From CAB triangle. This is not. From CAB triangle children. From triangle CAB triangle. 30 degrees. 30 degrees opposite side by x side. Opposite side means h by 6 plus x. 6 plus x. H by 6 plus x. Tan 30. Tan 30 means how much it is? 1 by root 3. Therefore, h by 6 plus x. When we are coming 6 plus x into 1, 6 plus x by root 3 equal to h. That is the first equation. When we are coming to the second one, here one more right angle triangle, that is DAB right angle triangle. From triangle DAB, tan 60 equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side means h by x. This one DAB triangle. DAB h by x. Therefore, tan 60 value root 3 by h by x. H by x means children you have tried here h equals to. Therefore, root 3 into x equals to h. Therefore, this is the equation 2. Here equation 1. Equation of h equals to it is there. The equation 2 also h equals to. From both of the h equals means then LHS are also equal. Therefore, from 1 and 2, here what is it? H equals 6 plus x by root 3, and here also h equal root 3x. These two are equal. Root 3x. Root 3 into root 3 children? 3x. Therefore, 6 plus x equals to 3x means 6 equals to 3x minus x, 2x. Therefore, x equals to 6 by 2 means 3 seconds. The time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from this point is from the D point to reach the foot of the tower. How much time taken? That is 3 seconds. 3 seconds time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower. That is the answer. It's very important. 15th. 16th also important. When we are coming to 16th, the angles of elevation of the top of the tower from 2 points with a distance of 4 meters and 9 meters from the base of the tower, and the same straight line with it are complementary. Prove that the height of the tower is 6 meters. The angles of elevation of the top of the tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meters and 9 meters from the base of the foot of the tower. This is, let A is a tower h meters. One tower it is there, h meters tower. That is, from the, where is the base of the tower? A is the base of the tower. B is the foot of the tower. Now, in this now, angles of elevation means from, we have to rise our head to the top. That's why base of the tower, foot of the tower. From the foot of the tower, we have to move the 2 points. This is the base of the ground, that is. From the foot of the tower to, we have to move 2 points on the straight way. How much it is? One is the 4 meters. 4 meters 1 point, and next again continue 1 more 5 meters 1 point. 4 plus 5 means 9 meters we have to reach. That's why it is the angles of elevation of the top of the tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meters and 9 meters. 4 meters and 9 meters from the base of the tower. From the base of the tower, we have to move from the base of the tower at a distance of 2 points. The 2 points are, one is the 4 meters, the second one is the 9 meters. These two are, we are counting from the base of the tower only. When we are coming 4 meters, out of the 9, how much it is remaining? Remaining 5 meters. That is 5 meters. These two are the points are C and D. Therefore, let A is a tower h meters. The total distance from the foot of the tower AC is 9 meters. AD equals to 4 meters. CD equals to 5 meters. These are the 2 points D and C. From the base of the tower, AD is equals to 4. From the base of the tower, The second point is equals 5 degrees. Angles are complementary. In the same straight line, the debate are complementary. Complementary angle means the sum of two angles are equal to 90 degrees is called complementary. That's why this is the theta. Here let ACB equals to theta angle. Theta means here is a 90 degrees, 90 minus theta is. Suppose this is 30 degrees theta equal example. 90 minus 30, 60. 30, 60 when we are coming here 90 that is coming. So two triangles. What are the two triangles now? CAB, right angle triangle with theta. Therefore tan theta equals, tan theta means theta opposite side by theta adjacent side. Theta opposite side by adjacent side is h by 9. H by 9. Therefore cross multiplication 9 into tan theta equals h. Therefore h equals 9 tan theta. Number 1. From triangle, one more right angle triangle. What is the right angle triangle? This is DAB right angle. DAB right angle triangle from DAB right angle tan 90 minus theta children here it is. Tan 90 minus theta equals to 90 minus tan means what? Definition. 90 minus theta opposite side by 90 minus theta adjacent side. That means h by 4. H by 4. Tan 90 minus theta, when we conducted the classes in Sabhabhavan now, I have told you that complementary angles. Sin 90 minus theta equals to cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta equal to sin theta. Tan 90 minus theta equals to cot theta I said. Is it right or not? 6 are there. Complementary angles are trigonometric ratios. Here, tan 90 minus theta equals to cot theta. Cot theta equal to h by 4. Therefore, 4 into cot theta. 4 into cot theta equals to h children. This is therefore h equals to 4 cot theta, second equation. What we have to prove that the height of the tower is 6 meters we have to prove. That means h equals 6 we have to prove now. The first equation h equals to 9 into tan theta. Second equation h equals to 4 into cot theta. These two we have to multiply. Multiply 1 and 2. H into h. H square 9 tan theta into 4 cot theta. 9 tan theta into 4 cot theta. 9 into 4 children, numerical we have to multiply. Numerical value is 36. Tan into cot theta. Cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. Therefore, tan theta into cot theta equals how much it is? 1. Therefore, tan theta into cot theta means 1. Here it is 1. H square equal to 36. Therefore, h equals square root of 36 means, so it is a plus or minus 6 children. So we are going to count height of the tower. It is not in the negative form. That's why we are going to take the positive 6. Therefore, height of the tower 6 meters. Hence, it is proved. Prove that the height of the tower is 6 meters. We got the answer here now. Height of the tower is 6 meters. So these are the two sums today, 15th and 16th children. And once again, already that has been given today's slip test for the 10 marks from this 9th chapter only. By these two sums, 9th chapter completed. Two examples are there children, that is example 5 and 6. So you can go through that and you can complete that two sums in the homework notebook. Then next class onwards we will start the new chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.